We have 3 universities that are here. Kaduna is the center of learning, and we have the highest concentration of educational institutions, and more foreign universities want to come and locate to Kaduna, from a group that wants to establish a purely medical university to others that want to do more general purpose universities. And we're encouraging them, we're giving them all that they need. The next chart shows some of the key investments. Vicampro is a potato investment. Anjid and EN Consulting, solar power. Jifatu is a shopping mall. Dangote is tomato. Olam is building the largest poultry and feed mill in sub-Saharan Africa. Outsource is a business process operation. And Falgates is engaged in food manufacturing. HSV is agriculture. I will go very quickly through some of them. Under agriculture and agro-allied, we have these investments. Under transportation, we are negotiating with a very serious and credible group to establish the first maintenance, repairs, and overhaul facility for aircraft in the West Africa sub-region in Kaduna at Kaduna Airport. We are launching our bus rapid transit system, second to Lagos in the country. And as I said, this year construction will begin on our light rail system under a PPP. We are doing a lot in the area of housing, and thanks to Zenith Bank, we have established the largest BPO facility in northern Nigeria with Outsource Nigeria Limited that is employing over 1,000 people working on 3 shifts a day. We've also established an ICT hub. This building was donated by Zenith Bank, and we're very grateful to them for their support. In the area of solar power, out of 13 solar companies that were licensed by NBET, Kaduna got 3 of them. 1/4 of them are coming to Kaduna, building solar plants up to 400 megawatts of electricity. We have 2 electricity projects nearing completion. The 30 megawatt hydro from Gurara is going directly into our industrial area. So from this year, we hope the industrial estate in Kakuri and Kujenda will have uninterrupted power supply all through the year, by God's grace. We are also negotiating with Blue Camel and Somek to assemble solar panels in Kaduna. We've given them land, and Mahindra tractors from India will be assembling tractors here in Kaduna State. I've already talked about solid minerals, what we are doing, particularly gold and tin mining, as well as dimension stones. And we are trying to improve the infrastructure for tourism in the state, as well as investments in retail and entertainment. We heard that Kano State has rejected the location of a film city. We've invited them to Kaduna. We are working with private sector partners. We are working with private sector partners to locate a media city here in Kaduna. We'll make the movies for Kano people to buy and watch. We are privatizing our state-owned enterprises, virtually all of them, all the hotels, all the manufacturing, and our state-owned football club, Kaduna United, has already been privatized. We are creating special economic zones to encourage investors and getting them the necessary incentives to function. We are also doing PPP for key infrastructure like the Ring Road, as well as trailer parks at Tafa and Mararabanjos. By God's grace, within the next 1 year, you will not have trailers obstructing you at Tafa and Mararabanjos, because we'll get them to leave. In the area of human capital, we are working to develop the skills of our people. We are working with the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment to do a special program for women in investment entrepreneurship in Kaduna. Kaduna will be the first pilot. And we also have other programs, CAD STEP for graduates, CADAT for those without education but wanting to acquire skills. We are working with Stanbic IBTC to develop an entrepreneurship here, and establishing an electronics academy to train our young people in the repair of phones, laptops, and so on. We are renovating our business apprenticeship centers, again, to give more skills. And here I want to acknowledge the support, very strong support we've received from the DFID MAFITA program. We are very grateful to Her Majesty's government for the support. And we have done an unemployment survey. We have on our database over 500,000 unemployed youths in Kaduna that we'll be targeting to try to get them to be employed. And a Kaduna Entrepreneurship Network has already been established, and we have a job center to help citizens of Kaduna State get jobs. Last year, we formed the Ease of Doing Business Committee, headed by the Deputy Governor, that has done process mapping to make doing business with the Kaduna State government easy, make licensing easy. We are grateful for the support we've got from DFID and the European Union in the process mapping work. But I'm happy to say that the Ease of Doing Business report was approved by the Executive Council, and the results are beginning to show. Africa Finance Corporation recently ranked Kaduna as the fastest growing state in Nigeria, and we appreciate that. So let me conclude, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize if I took more than 30 minutes allotted to me, with some announcements. The first is our Kaduna Infrastructure Master Plan. Is Kaduna 2018 to 2050, not 2015, that's a typo. The Infrastructure Master Plan looks at the needs of Kaduna State, including population projections till the year 2050. As you know, by the year 2050, Nigeria will have a population of 450 million, will be the third largest nation in the world in terms of population after India and China, and about 6% of that population will be living in Kaduna State. This master plan takes into account all these factors to lay out a social, economic, and physical infrastructure master plan for the state. We hope to unveil it today. It's in draft form, and we await feedback from you. We also hope to unveil our various sector implementation plans, one for each ministry, department, and agency or sector, that were developed by the commissioners, permanent secretaries, and their team as to their commitment of what they are going to do from this year till 2019, when we'll be up for another election. We are also unveiling today the Kaduna Comprehensive Security Architecture. This has become necessary because of the media headlines about insecurity in Kaduna. We think the headlines are exaggerated. The fact that you are all here and we have received the richest man in the world in Kaduna, flying direct into Kaduna, Bill Gates, his wife also visited a few months ago, is evidence that Kaduna is not as unsafe as it's been made out to be. Every day we receive diplomats, we receive international agencies here in Kaduna that are coming to see what we are doing, as well as offer support, for which we remain eternally grateful. I've already explained the pillars of the security architecture, so I will not waste any more of your time. Today also, we hope to sign international development cooperation agreements with the UK Department for International Development, DFID, as well as the US Agency for International Development, USAID. I have already explained how much support we are getting from the World Bank, as well as Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the United Nations system. Today as well, we will unveil our citizen feedback platform, which is web-based. The Eyes and Ears platform is a tool that virtually every citizen of Kaduna State can be a project monitor, can be a project supervisor, because you can go to our projects, and with a phone, once you download the app from Android Play Store or the iOS Store, you can take pictures, you can send us reports on how our projects are doing. If you go to a ministry and you're insulted by a civil servant, you can take his picture and send it to us for disciplinary action. We want to democratize access of our citizens to government, such that every citizen of Kaduna State will have a voice, and that voice is the Eyes and Ears platform. Today, we will unveil that, and it will be available free of charge on iOS and Android for all of you to download, and we'll show a little bit how it works, so that you join us in monitoring the projects as well as the performance of our public servants. Finally, well, not finally, the citizens' budget. Our budget for 2017 was approved by the State House of Assembly on the 22nd of December 2016. We are the only state that started the year with our budget, and I thank the Speaker and members of the House of Assembly for the very good work that they are doing. We hope to unveil that as well today. And finally, our ease of doing business charter. We've already made a lot of progress in terms of easing the life of investors in Kaduna, but we intend to do more. And today we are going to unveil what we consider to be a charter of commitments that you can hold us accountable when we come back to Card Invest 3.0 next year, inshallah. I thank you and welcome you once again to Kaduna. God bless you all.